Hello everybody and welcome. My name is MattRPD and today I want to talk to you about the Manchester Anime Convention that I've just recently attended. And when I say recently, I've only just got back like an hour or two ago, but I've got lots to talk about. Firstly, the big day for me was meeting Mr. Duncan Gutteridge. That's right, Duncan. I don't know if you can see that in the light fine, but this is a promotional material, marketing material for the UK/Europe. Of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 that was used all those years ago, and it's also signed, as you can see there, by Duncan himself. So I actually purchased this from him today. I knew he was attending via the app that I use for the Manchester Anime Convention app, hence how I managed to use my QR code to show them. And I thought, you know what, I can't wait to meet this guy, because growing up, Sonic the Hedgehog meant everything to me. And so what better way to show my appreciation by purchasing this poster? That was bloody WhatsApp thing going off there. So yeah, this is what I purchased off him. He had a number of different posters available, but this is the one that springs to mind that I remember all those years ago. So Duncan was obviously the illustrator behind majority of the marketing stuff across the UK for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but also wait a minute there, let me put this down, let me put that down there. He was also the main person, well, he's the artist behind Sonic the Hedgehog 3 cover. That's right. And I got him to sign the actual I know my case is a bit scruffy, I do need to replace this case. But the paper itself is fine. So let me just take that out actually and show you a bit of a close-up. As you can see, the game's inside, but I got him to, he happily signed this as well for me. So I'll give you a close-up of his signature there. So there you go. It's not the best condition artwork, but I only found out last minute he was going, and I thought, you know what, let me quickly grab my game and take it with me today. So that's that really. Also, a bit more to talk about Duncan. I do have something to share for you all as well. Let me just put this back first. He also does commissions as well. So he did give me one of his cards here. I'll give you a close-up of this. So Duncan Gutteridge illustration. I also paint portraits inspired by anime and gaming. So he doesn't just do Sonic these days. He does a lot of other things. But if you are interested in any sort of commission, any work, then he is available to do things for you. Obviously, it's going to come with a cost, of course. But if you want to go and check him out on Instagram, it's the Illustrator's Art. Or if you just search his name as well, Duncan Gutteridge, you should be able to find it there. Also, he can be found on TikTok, and the email address at the bottom there. So I did say to him, you know, I will show my community on Twitch and obviously YouTube as well. But I said, you know what, I'll show the people what I purchased today, and also show my signed copy of Sonic 3. And if anyone's interested, then I'll pass them your way. I have also dropped him a message as well today, so I'm hoping he replies back to me via Instagram, because I went back to him on the before I left the venue, and I asked him a question going back to Sonic 3, because I never knew this, but I looked at it and I thought, you know what, I wonder if this means anything. So when you look at Sonic 3, you've got the 3 fingers there, and then you got the 1 to the side. And I asked him the question: was Sonic 3? Did Sega already have the mindset of that there's going to be the Sonic and Knuckles? I'm assuming so, because obviously we've got Knuckles there. But it never came to my mind until like looking at the artwork more vividly, like today and yesterday. So I went back and asked the question, and he said, "You know what? You are right." And he actually showed me on his pad the original artwork that they presented that obviously never went ahead. And you had Robotnik on there as well, and it was honestly, it was a wonderful piece. So I've messaged him this evening, and I said, is there any way you could share that with me? Because I tried to search the internet and I couldn't find it. if he can share it with me, that's the big question. If he's allowed to share it with me, would he mind sharing it me so then I can pass on to the community? Because I think there's a lot of Sonic fans. I'm a huge Sonic fan. I would love to have a copy of that particular piece that he showed me in person today. You know, on a document of some sort, so I can pass on and share. But yeah, this is obviously what he's worked on. This is his, you know, this is his work, and he signed it there, thankfully, as well. Didn't charge me for that, so I'm happy with that. But obviously, I did buy the poster of him as well. And you know what? Thinking about it, it was like, what, 35 for that? And I thought that was an absolute steal, to be honest with you. I've been to a lot of conventions, and, you know, that includes the frame as well. And I thought, you know what? That's a good price, that is. Something that I'm always going to cherish and appreciate. You can't put a price on that, really. So, I would, if you are a Sonic fan, or, you know, if you're a fan of it, of his artwork, I would strongly recommend. By the way, this is not a commission. I'm not getting anything for this video. I'm just showing my love of Sonic to you guys back home. But let me know in the comments if you are interested, or if you want me to pass a name or a contact. Let me know. Or hopefully this video is sufficient for you to get the details I've already presented today. But yeah, I will do another video from today's Manchester Anime Convention, just to talk about, like, the speed run that we did for Resident Evil, and talk about that and my experience there. Also hosting for Resident Evil 2's remake, and just the whole experience from that point. I really enjoyed that too. That was great. And you know what? It was a lovely day. I had a really good day, a good experience going around, checking out the stalls. I'm not the big, say, anime fan. You know, there's a lot of things I don't know about it, other than obviously, you know, Sonic, I guess. I don't know if it's anime, but it's more like, it's still Japanese, I guess. So yeah, great day. And I will do another video just to talk about my experience of the speedrun, and maybe show some content there as well. But I think that's me covered from the Sonic perspective. I'm also going to be doing some videos, like some unboxing videos. So, like, I've just picked up some new games: Terminator 2D, Fate, Collector's Edition, and also Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, PS5 Collector's Edition too. So I want to do some unboxings about that, unboxing about that, and just to talk about that as well, and showcase. So yeah, hit that subscribe if you're not already. Drop a comment, let me know what you think about the artwork I've presented today, and please hit that like as well. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day. My name's MattRPD. Come check me out. Thank you very much. Bye for now.